What's going on, guys? This is Alex over here at My Freedom Smokes, and last week we did just a quick video on the brand new Nebox from Kanger. Well, now is our follow-up video. We've had a little bit more time to play with it and kind of mess around with it, and honestly, it's even cooler than we thought. So, let's take a new look. Alright, so if we take a look here, you do have a very nice box that the Nebox comes in. On the back, you have your authenticity code that you will be able to register at Kanger's website to prove that this is an authentic box. So we open it up, and as mentioned before, you do get a very nice carrying box with this. It really adds to the aesthetic of the mod. You go ahead and take the mod out, and you will see the branded logo on the front along with a cutout to see the battery. You've got your drip tip hole right there. Flip it over, you see your window for your juice well, and it can hold up to 10 mils of liquid, which is pretty crazy. On the opposite side, you have your firing button, your up and down, along with your micro USB for charging. The LED screen on it is very bright. That was something I was real happy with. The bottom, that one right there on the right is for your battery. One on your left is for your liquid. Now, checking the other goodies that are inside the box, you are going to get your instruction manual along with those black stickers for your batteries for the cutout. And make sure and save this instruction manual. It will come very helpful later on. You get an additional card with some information on your coils, and along with a secondary card showing you how to register your product on Kanger's website and check the authenticity. You also get a micro USB cord to charge your device without taking the battery out, along with some cotton for your RBA deck, and of course your blue screwdriver with a little pre-built coil, some additional screws, and everything else you'll need to get it all started. And you'll see the last remaining products are going to be an additional coil. The coil inside of the tank is going to be your nickel Ni200 coil. That one is going to be your 0.5 coil. Alright guys, so we're going to show you how to go ahead and get all this set up. So what I'm going to be using here is glass e-liquid. I'm going to be using the Pebbles. You've got your mod right here. You're going to need an 18650. As you saw earlier, that is not included in the box. And you're probably going to need a coin to help get this open. So first thing we're going to do is install the battery. So you're going to get your coin and this slot right here. You're going to put your coin in and unscrew. Keep in mind, the one thing I have noticed when dealing with this mod is that these screws at the bottom are rather cumbersome to deal with. The one good perk about it is the fact that since the juice well is so large, you won't have to worry about refilling it quite as much. Now, this is going to be your positive end, and this is going to be your negative end. So positive end goes in first, like so. And get this back in and tighten it up. As you see, the LED is already coming on, which means the battery is in the correct position. And we just screw this back in like so. Now, once you do get this screw back in, the next thing we're going to want to do is fill it up with some e-liquid. So, now that we've gotten that all tightened up, we're going to worry about liquid. Now the liquid is going to go inside this. Your hole right here is going to be your airflow. There is not adjustable airflow on this unit. It is wide open. It's comparable to one of the sub-tanks on a full airflow setting. So, go ahead and get this part unscrewed here. Again, these do take a little bit of time. The screws on it are really tight, which I do see as a good thing because when I was using this unit, I never experienced any leaking. Now, your coil is going to be in the base just like this. I have the temperature control coil in this unit, which that is going to be a 0.15 ohm. It's going to say it right here on the side. So we go ahead and set all that down. Go ahead and get your liquid, get it opened up. Like so. Squeeze it into the vial. Pick up your mod, and you're going to want to gently rest it against the side like so, and squeeze. Now you're gonna have to do this a few times, and you want to avoid getting any sort of liquid inside that airflow tube right here, because that does go directly to your drip tip and it will cause leakage. So we're gonna go ahead and just give this a couple more squirts here. We're not gonna fill it up too terribly much just for this demonstration. If you are wanting to fill it all the way up, I highly recommend just picking up your bottle and gently pouring it in against the side. That way you don't run into these issues. So once you do that, go ahead and take the strip tip off. That'll sometimes make it a bit easier for it just to sit like that. Go ahead and get your coil, get your liquid, and just put a little bit on the inside. What that does is it helps it just get a little bit extra primed and prevents any sort of dry hits. I even put a little bit just on the sides too, just to make sure it gets saturated. So once you do that, all you have to do is put that right back on the base and screw it down, like so. Now get your drip tip, put that back on, and now you're ready to vape. Now again, you see there's not a whole lot of liquid in here. I only did put a few squirts in, but it should just be fine. Now to turn the unit on and off, you're going to want to click the button 5 times very quickly. Like that. See, now that turned us off. When the screen disappears, we'll be able to turn it back on. Click it 5 times, like so. Now, in order to go through your different features, you're going to want to click the button 3 times. And now you'll be able to transition between your nickel, titanium, and variable wattage mode. Then there's also exit. Now in this one, I do have the temperature control coil, so I am gonna want to put it on the temp control setting. So 1, 2, 3. Looks like we're already on the NI200, which is gonna be the nickel. Press it to confirm. And just like that, you're ready to go. You can click the down button to change your temperature and the up button. Press and hold the button for ignition and vape. All right, so we just got everything assembled. You know everything that comes in the box. Now it's time for reckoning. Let's see how it performs again. These coils are amazing. Last time I just tried using it with the 0.5 coil in it that was regular, I think it was just regular Kanthal on a variable wattage function, and it performed really well. With this new temp control, I'm loving it. I absolutely love it. I've actually got it bumped up to about 290 Celsius, so. Not too burnt. Very smooth, very good tasting. Now there's so much more that this mod does do that we weren't able to really touch on. You can actually save your different settings. You've got memory 1, 2, 3, and 4, I believe, and you can edit those. That way all you have to do is as soon as you know when you put a new liquid in there, if you know what temperature that's gonna be, all you gotta do is cycle through those and select your saved preferences. That way you don't have to go in and re-click everything. It's awesome, it's really cool. This is the future of vaping from Kanger Tech. I said it before on the last video, it is a glorified e-grip, but honestly, this surpasses it tremendously. They took the idea of the e-grip and made it better. I can't recommend this kit enough. It is highly recommended by every one of us at My Freedom Smokes. This is gonna be the hot product of 2016. You can count on that. So, with that in mind, thank you for vaping, and make sure to follow us on Periscope. It's a live streaming app directly on your Android or iOS device. And we do giveaways, we chat with our customers, we have some fun. We enjoy it immensely, so we'd love for you to join us with that. Make sure to download the app. It's just called Periscope. You can find it in your Android and iOS app stores. Follow us, we're at My Freedom Smokes, all in one word. And when you do that, you'll get notifications every time we go live. So, thank you for having some fun with us. Check out the new Nebox from Kanger Tech, and thank you for vaping. It's good.